All right, welcome back to the JBV podcast, or welcome to the JBV podcast. We're going to be doing some more Reddit stories today. You excited, James?
Yes, I am.
I love these things.
All right, let's see who's getting wrecked today.
Yeah, hopefully nobody. Hopefully we have some good people. We'll find out.
Yeah, hopefully. Probably not.
All right, first up. Am I the a-hole for leaving my partner to suffer with a migraine and vomiting all day and night?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it doesn't, this is not starting good. I don't want the first person to be the one that gets wrecked, but
yeah,
maybe we'll have multiple get wrecked.
Maybe.
All right. My partner recently came down with a migraine and was bedbound for 12 plus hours of vomiting. They were not able to eat or drink anything or take painkillers. I was working all day, so I didn't really keep track of what was going on with them. Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, I know that when I'm at work, I don't ever check in with people at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck them. Anyways, I also had a work event that night. When I got home after work, I asked my partner if they wanted me to cancel the event, and they said no. It doesn't really matter if they wanted you to or not. You shouldn't even ask the question.
You should just cancel it.
You should just cancel it. But moving on. Before I left, they did ask me to call the doctor to make an emergency appointment for them the next day. The doctor was on loudspeaker and expressed concern and said they wanted my partner to come in that evening because of the vomiting and dehydration. It was clear my partner was unsafe to drive, but an appointment was made for the next morning. So now you've had two opportunities to cancel your event where the doctor's saying this thing.
The doctors literally said they wanted to come in like this
tonight.
Evening. Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, but we can
she'll be fine.
We can do it in the morning. Do it in the morning.
She'll live.
Ugh, fucking.
I think the first person's gonna get wrecked. I can't believe it.
Jesus. Out the gate. What a piece of shit you are. Okay. Let's see. I went to my event and didn't think anything about it. I got back about 8 hours later. 8 hours for a work event? While you're apart?
I would have just canceled it.
I'm saying it now. You can get wrecked. Get wrecked.
On the first one.
On the first one. What a... She needs to divorce you, like now.
Find someone new.
Actually, all they're saying is partner. Maybe you need to divorce him. I don't know. Yeah. We don't know who's who in this because they're using ambiguous pronouns, so that's fine. Mm-hmm. But whoever the partner is that's being screwed over here needs to divorce the other partner. Let's just say that. Or get rid of or break up, because I don't think it said they're married either. I'm not following this closely enough. Okay. My partner is now upset because I didn't check in or contact them to see if they were okay. Of course. Why wouldn't you?
I would be too.
I don't think I needed to, because they hadn't communicated that they wanted me to check in. So it's kind of on them.
Oh my god.
Oh.
This person sucks.
Yeah, you are a terrible human being. Nobody deserves to have to put up with someone like you.
No, they shouldn't have to ask. You should just check on them.
These are common things.
Yeah. Very simple. You should just check on them.
Yeah.
Whenever you can.
Are you a sociopath? I'm not even... Did you, pull the wings off of butterflies when you were young? Did you mutilate farm animals? I don't fucking... This person is terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, let's see what Reddit's saying. You're the asshole. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. A migraine that bad lasting that long is concerning. The doctor was concerned and wanted your partner to come in that evening. How you can then disappear and not even text them for 8 hours to check in is messed up. Yep. Mm-hmm. My husband got viral meningitis at one point with very similar symptoms. Thankfully, it was bacterial. But thinking back, I'm sorry, by the way, for your husband. Mm-hmm. Thinking back to that time in the lead up to going to the ER, I didn't even go to the grocery store without checking in at least once. Yeah, like a normal, non-sociopath, non-psychopathic partner would do.
Yep.
When your partner's that ill, they shouldn't need to ask you to check in. You should just care enough about them to want to check in, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we were saying.
Yeah, so that's, let's check out one. Let's see if anybody's I'm trying to find you a comment where someone's going to be nice, but I can't find
Yeah.
one. All right. So here's another comment. Astounding that you exonerate yourself from this situation by essentially saying, well, it's actually my partner's fault because they didn't underline to me the importance of the fact that the doctor thought they were really sick. Fancy assuming so little mental load or responsibility that you think you should only be concerned about things when someone else tells you.
Mm-hmm.
You're the asshole, obviously. All right, next up. Am I the asshole for winning the stuffed animal my girlfriend had set up and then not giving it to her? Okay, let's see what's going on. So Reddit. I, 18 male, and my partner, 19 female, went to see the Minecraft movie with some friends today. For context, me and another group of friends had gone the previous day at the same theater. And in this theater, there's a corner with a claw machine with little plush keychains. Okay? I rarely buy myself stuffed animals. Well, you're an 18-year-old male or, 19-year-old?
Yeah.
No, 18-year-old male, so that makes sense. But anyways, I rarely buy myself stuffed animals, but while browsing the machines, I saw one I knew I had to have it. I immediately put $10 into tokens, handed a few out to my friends who bought snacks, and sank like $5 all into this one little keyboard bunny rabbit keychain. Okay? When I was out of tokens and it was sitting right on the edge of the prize drop, I vowed to come back for this precious angel. Okay. I don't know what about this one specifically my heart was set on, but I was ready to spend another $10 for this probably $1.50 keychain.
All right.
Okay, so far everybody's cool. Other than I don't know why you're obsessed with a stuffed animal at 18, but hey, teach their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, teach their own. Fast forward to earlier today. We're headed to the theater, and I have one thing on my mind. As soon as we get in the door, I head over, and I can't find my card to get tokens. The keychain is right where I left it, and my friends and girlfriend are catching up, and I'm praying they aren't going to see my baby before I get the chance to win her myself. Oh, man, this guy's serious about this keychain.
Yeah, he loves this thing.
All right. Well, luck would have it. I couldn't find the card under all the candy I had smuggled in my pockets, and had to step outside to empty them to find my card and come back. Okay.
He really wants this keychain.
Yeah. And sneaking candy in. Okay, my man, I get it. That's how you do it. When I arrive, to my horror, my girlfriend is going for the exact one I had set up and wanted. I rush over to watch as I'm getting my tokens. She picks it up, and my heart stops, and it falls even closer than it was before.
Oh my God.
This is getting intense.
Yeah.
When she was out of tokens, I put one in and immediately got it. Before I could celebrate, she says, I can't believe you just swooped in and got the one I set up, which I got a bit defensive at, but couldn't say much as she had moved it closer. Yeah, that's true. She got it closer.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't have got it on that next try if she hadn't done that for you.
Yeah.
To be honest. I feel a little bad, and I think my friends judged me a bit for not just handing over the keychain, because she has so many stuffed animals. She gets her own. She gets them as gifts. I get them for her, and I have won them for her before. I was just so dead set on this particular one. I spent the rest of my tokens trying to get a similar one for her, but failed. I don't think she's super upset at me, but I do kind of feel like a dick. Am I the asshole? Yeah, kind of. You know, it's just not that big a deal.
Yeah, it's just a keychain.
You could have gone home and got it off Amazon if you just loved it. I
Yeah.
guarantee it.
Yeah, you could probably just find one really fast. You could just search it up.
Just not worth the trouble. I mean, this isn't like that big a deal, but
Yeah.
it does show that like you kind of are willing to put your wants, or at least things that you're hyper focused on, and maybe that's the problem. Maybe you're somebody who gets really excited about something and
Yeah.
hyper focused on it, but you put that in front of what your girlfriend and your friends saw as something that would have been a nice gesture to hand it back to her.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't hate this. I get it. I mean, like, I get excited about things, but that's
not as bad as the first one.
it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, man.
Yeah.
I think you should have just given her the keychain and then found it
Yeah, it's
online.
not really that big of a deal. It's just a keychain.
Let's see what the other people are saying.
All right.
Dude, you didn't communicate at all. How was she supposed to know you'd been playing for it? You're the asshole for having a girlfriend before you're ready to use your big boy words. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I see
Yeah.
that. I see that. You're the asshole. It's a 50-cent toy, bro. She probably didn't even have the situational context and just assumed you put one coin in, grabbed her target, and pocketed it, which would also piss me off. Yeah. Of course your friends judged you for it. Yeah, it wasn't a good move. Not a good look. You're definitely, if there is an asshole in this situation, it is you.
You should have at least told her that you were trying to get it the whole time.
Yeah. But, grow up a little bit. Think of other solutions. Sometimes it's more important to put the wants of others in front of your own.
Yeah.
This is a life learning lesson. But the fact that you were willing to come onto Reddit and ask the question means you have some self-awareness. So I'll give you that. I'll give you the first soft asshole of the JBV podcast.
Yeah. It wasn't too bad.
Not too bad. Am I the asshole for not letting my girlfriend fart in front of me? Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Why do you care?
I don't know. Here we go. My girlfriend, 20 female, and I, 19 female, have been dating for 8 months. Early on, I made a joke about being too grossed out by farts and pooping and told her to never do it in front of me or joke about it. As time went on, she didn't, and it was never an issue. Tonight, the conversation came up, and I told her, although I know it's a human function, it makes me feel dirty and uncomfortable. She told me holding them in hurts, and that farting in front of your significant other is a sign of a healthy relationship. Okay, yeah, I agree with your partner. I mean, I think that's it's a normal body function, and you should be able to fart in front of your partner.
It's really not that big of a deal. It's just a fart, bro.
It's a fart, bro. It's just a fart, bro. Although I'm sure that it works for others, I feel that all relationships are different, and it's something I struggle with. It should be something to compromise about, not just let it rip. I disagree. Let it rip. I suggested if she goes to the bathroom and comes back. For context, I tend to be hyper aware about cleanliness, shower multiple times a day, no outside clothes on the bed, anti-chewing nails, etc. Okay, so you got a little OCD going on, which is a you problem. Just so you know, that's a you problem.
Does this guy never fart or something?
It's two girls, but no, apparently she doesn't. It is? Yeah, but apparently she doesn't fart, or at least doesn't do it around her partner. Recently, it's been getting more severe, and normal things are becoming more and more bothersome for me. Oh, I thought you meant the farting.
Okay.
Anyways, my brain won't stop the nagging about the air, my bed, my car, whatever it is, being contaminated, and I'm not sure how to make it stop. We both know it's most likely a problem I should look into. Yes, it is, but I haven't yet. We're very comfortable around each other, and we'll let pretty much anything slide when we're together. I just personally need this boundary. Am I the asshole for expecting my girlfriend to hold it in or not talk about it in front of me for the time being? Well, okay, so at the end here, you say for the time being. You also, as we read along, took more accountability that maybe this is actually a mental health issue for you, which I would say, hey, that's great self-awareness, and I hope your girlfriend can be sympathetic and empathetic to that in the meantime, but the other side of that coin is you do have to do the work. You have to go figure out what's wrong. You have to figure out a way past it, because it's not a fair expectation of your partner. It just isn't.
Yeah, I love farting.
Right. Yeah. I fart on your mom all the time. It's one of our things. Not like that, but And finally, am I the asshole for yelling at my wife for starting a hobby without me? Posting on a throwaway, as I'm not sure if she will see this. A couple of days ago, I, 28 male, and my wife, 26 female, went to a craft store. She found a good deal on a large, fluffy yarn. She has always said how she wants to make a big, fluffy crochet blanket. She got a few bundles. All right, cool. I like that you guys are going to the craft store together. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I learned to crochet from my grandma years ago. My wife has seen me crochet before and knows I know how to do it. She had suggested that I could teach her how to crochet after I'm off work this weekend. She works a different shift when I do, so our schedules line up sporadically. I was more than happy to teach her. Cool.
All right. So far, so good.
So far, so good. Yeah. Sounds like a really fun activity for you guys.
I think we just said at the same time.
I think we did. Jinx. Jinx. Today, I got home from work and found the packaging in the trash. She worked a later shift today, so didn't bother her while she slept. When she woke up, I saw that she had already started without me. She had been bored and decided she would try on her own. Okay. She said she messed it up after the first few rows and will need to start again. I was very upset and angry. Why? Why were you upset and angry?
Why were you angry?
She
just tried to do it on her own.
Sounds like you bought plenty of yarn. Let's find out.
Yeah.
I keep crocheting because my grandma has since passed away, so I feel very close to her every time I'm working on a project. This cut deep emotionally. Yeah, but this wasn't about your grandma. This was about something you guys were going to do together.
Yeah, this guy.
I feel betrayed and not like I was valued in this. She tried to downplay that it was a big deal and that I was overreacting because I messed it up, so I'll have to start over again, and you can show me how to do it when I start over. Okay, yeah, exactly.
So simple.
She just tried to do something on her own, you know? Give her some credit for branching out.
She just wanted to try it.
She's being a human being trying to spread her wings.
Yes.
Let the woman live. I was really looking forward to spending time with her and showing her all this, showing her a skill I learned from my family. I'm confused if I did overreact, and it's not as big a deal as I'm making out to be. Any advice is much appreciated. Thank you for taking the time to read. Yeah, you overreacted.
Yep, definitely.
Big time. You're not like get wrecked status.
Yeah.
No. But you need to chill. Chill pill.
Chill pill.
Yeah, chill out.
Maybe you need a vacation. Or like some vodka. I don't know. Something.
Something to calm this guy down.
Yeah, a little bit. Just goose fraba. Breathe, bro. Breathe. Well, that's going to do it today. Thanks for joining us for another titillating and exciting episode of Am I the Asshole Reddit Stories on the JBV podcast. As we always like to say here, we dream a little.
We play the fiddle.
We don't draw. We just scribble.